Eric, what's up? How are you?
Good. Practicing my putting.
Looks like you're doing pretty good at it too.
Yeah.
I got a question for you though. You're back there at 20 feet, and though you're getting pretty good at those 20 footers, I wonder if you realize that whether you're a 15 handicapper, a 7 handicapper, or a tour player, how close the percentage of makes actually are from about 20 feet, and you get in that 20, 25 foot range.
Right. We see a lot of people doing what I just did,
Yeah.
practicing from 20 feet.
Throwing down the ball, practicing 20 footers is probably the most common thing you say, but we would actually say to practice, never practice 20 footers because there's not a great area of separation there. You can't separate yourself from other
Right.
golfers. We've got a great drill here that we want to show everybody. It's a drill to work on putting those putts in that, 3 to 15 foot range, and this is really set up to be in the 3 to 12 foot range, and this is an SV2 skill, or has a separation value of 2. So it's a lot higher separation value than the 20 footer. These are areas where you can really set yourself apart.
Right. A lot of amateur golfers do not make as many putts as they should from 4 feet. PGA Tour players make 50% of their 8-foot putts. An average player might
somewhere in
be
the 30s. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And from 12 feet, the average player makes about 15%.
Yeah, it's
A tour-
underneath 20.
and a tour pro makes 30%. So by trying to hole at least one putt from each of these locations, that'll be 100%, 50%, and 33%.
Right. You can get very close to what a PGA Tour average would be. So you have to make one of your one try from 4 feet. You have to make 1 out of 2, which would be 50% from 8 feet, and 1 out of 3 from 12 feet. If you make the putt, and from 4 feet you move back to 8 feet, and if you make one of these 2, you move back to 12 feet. Quite simple. If you miss them both at 8 feet, or miss all 3 at 12 feet, you start over, and you get more work on the putts that matter. So Eric can go ahead and move back. So go ahead with this 12 footer, and again, you need to make one of these 3. Awesome, and that one right in the middle, because hit that ball. So he can hit these last couple if he wants to, and then if you're really looking to make this drill more difficult on you and practice your putting a little more, you can think of it like a clock. Let's say we're standing at 6 o'clock right now. You can work and do the same drill and create different breaks because of this at 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 12 o'clock, and go ahead and work through it.
Yep.
Yeah, and you're eliminating the work spent on that putt that almost everybody besides you today
Yeah.
is going to 2-putt pretty much every time.
Right.